Hey, what's up, Chris? Hey, it's Terry here. Hey, listen, here's your swing analysis. Now, what I've done, Chris, I've slowed this down right here. I mean, I'm on the top, you're on the bottom, as you can see. Um, at this particular point in your swing, it really looks good, okay? But here's what you need to work on. And I think once you understand this uh, fully, then you'll definitely get this down because I think you're athletic enough to do it. Okay, now, once we get here, I want you to notice where your head position goes. Okay, so as you go to the top, you see how your head is now moving out of the circle? Now, another thing you need to take note of, Chris, is you see how far you swayed off the ball? Okay, you're way off the ball, and I think that's why your arm here is kind of bent. Okay, so let's make a mental note of that. Now, look at me at the top. You see how I go to the top? You see how my head stays in the circle for the most part right here? Okay, my head doesn't go back so far. I've got more weight here on my leg here, and you see how your weights come off your lead foot, and my weight stayed on my lead foot. Now, this is what you have to work on, Chris. Now, what I'm gonna clear everything off now. So so now because you've swayed so far off the ball, now it's going to really be hard for you to get that club back into position. Okay, so as you drop, you see how all that lower body's moving. See all that action in your body. Let me just watch all that in here. See how all this is just moving. That's way too much movement. Okay. Now we can we can take care of this. Okay. Now when I go to the top of my swing up here, now let's mark my body here. Now let me see here. Okay, let's mark me in green. Okay, so I'm here. You see how there's just a lot more settling in my body. See how when I get to the top, see how my arms drop, my head's locking my shoulders in. We talked about that. And then all of a sudden I can do what? Oops, I'm sorry. I can come through the ball. And that's what happens. Okay, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, let me speed up to my actual swing. Actually, I thought I was on my swing. Okay, but here we go. So here we go. So I'm here. And let's see here. Now, as I take my stance, notice when I go back to the top of my swing, I'm going to go right to here. Head's going to stay stable. Head stable. Now notice when I come through, the only body movement is me dropping the club. See, the only movement is my dropping my club straight down. Again, my head position's locked into my shoulders. My shoulders aren't able to move over the top because they're locked in. But see how there's just not a lot of movement? The movement is just the weight shift. Okay? Now let's go back to you. Now, as you're coming to your downswing, you see how your upper body's moving, your lower body's moving, and you're really trying to get through the ball, but there's just too much movement. Okay? Now what you need to do, Chris, is when you get here, let me mark your head again. When you get here, I want you to just keep that head stable. Swing around your body. Don't sway around your body. Okay? And then when you come through, okay, you can still stay centered. Okay? You see how your head went from this area here to this area here? We need to make sure that we calm that down. Okay? That head doesn't need to move too much out of that circle. Okay? And that's how you're going to hit better shots. So I want you to work on, remember that drill we did with the golf club? And we were swinging centered around our spine? You need to make sure, you need to get in your mind that you can actually do that. And you're going to get power from that because that's exactly what I've done here. Okay? That's all I've done is swing around my core. All I've done is swing around my center. Okay, so when I get top of my backswing, I'm just swinging around my center. Head drops. Arms drop. Get into the slots here, and hit through the ball. Okay? So that's what you're going to need to work on. Again, your core, your center went from here, to here, and we got to make sure that we calm that down. Okay? We need to calm that down, right in there. Okay, so I hope this helps. And what's going to happen is I will send you the down the line view, and I'll put it on your golf pop, and I'm going to post this front view on your golf pod, and then I'll post the down the line view It won't be as long, obviously, because it's probably going to be primarily the same swing, but we can definitely get that going. Okay, so comment on it, email me, whatever we need to do to make sure that we need to work on this. Again, work on the drill over the winter so you can get your mind and your body going. But I think you understand the mechanics. You just need to make sure that you get enough reps in as far as a drill to make sure that you grind it into your body memory. Okay? All right. Talk to you soon, Chris. Take care.